Welcome back. And for activities at the fixed income market, I'm being joined by a fixed income dealer at UBA Group, Oladipupo Adeoye. Good afternoon, Oladipupo. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Right. It's morning after the MPC announced its decisions. How is the market reacting? What is the sentiment like today?
Okay. What we experienced today was the initial uptick in yields on rate for the treasury bills market, but amazingly, we eventually stabilized, which is an indication that the market has overly priced in whatever possibility of the outcome of the MPC. And in the bond market, we didn't see any of such effects. Yields remained at relatively where we closed yesterday, meaning that we haven't seen any further reaction in the longer end of the curve.
Now, how would you compare the opening yield and the current yield?
Sorry?
How would you compare the opening yield and the current yield you have now in the market?
Yes, for the bond market, things are relatively stable. Yields are around where we opened. For the T-bills market, it's slightly higher than we closed yesterday.
Now, going forward, what are your outlooks and the expectation in terms of liquidity?
In terms of liquidity, like we experienced today, the central bank came in to offer OMO bills, which is an indication that there is still continuous mop-up tightening from the central bank standpoint. So what we see is the bank continually managing the liquidity in the system, probably to keep rates at the attractive level, like they rightly indicated. However, I mean, next month, which starts next week, August is an expected liquid month. So we see a lot of CBN activity on trying to manage the liquidity, because there will be maturities both on the shorter end of the curve as well as the 2016 bond that will be maturing next month as well. So there will be liquidity, but the central bank will have to
All right, thank you very much for your time, Oladipupo Adeoye. That was Oladipupo Adeoye, fixed income dealer at UBA Group. And now we move on to Kenya. The central bank governor says inflation there is under control despite a food price-driven rise in June and pressure from recent increases in the fuel tax. His statement is coming a day after the bank left interest rates unchanged. The year-on-year rate of inflation rose to 5.80% in June from 5% in May as prices of food items went up. The retail prices of fuel went up on July 15, ushering in more pressure on the rate. Policymakers left the benchmark lending rate unchanged at 10.50% on Monday, saying the pressure on inflation was temporary. And Egypt says it is close to agreeing an International Monetary Fund lending program to ease its funding gap and restore market stability, and was seeking to secure $7 billion annually over 3 years. Prime Minister Sharif Ismail ordered the central bank governor and Minister of Finance to complete negotiations for the program with an IMF team that will visit Egypt in the next few days. In Washington, the IMF welcomed Egypt's request for financial support and said it will send a mission to Egypt for about 2 weeks from July 30. And that's it on the program. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Chimize Obi Iwago.